Welcome back to Tidy with Kayla. In today's video, I'm taking you along for my 6 a.m. summer morning routine. I filmed this on a Monday, and after a busy weekend, I really wanted to get the house back in order. I'll be sharing how I start my mornings, get some meal prepping done, tidy up the bedrooms, tackle some laundry, and just tidy up the house today. If you're looking for some motivation to reset your space, this one's for you, and let's jump right in.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me.
With summer here, our usual routines have pretty much gone out the window. So if I want any quiet time, I've got to get up early. Lately, I've been getting up at 6 a.m. The first thing I do is make my coffee and sit down to read the Bible. This time in the morning is always so peaceful. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the day. Right now, I'm following the Bible recap plan that goes through the Bible chronologically. I actually went through this whole plan last year, so I decided to start it again, but I think I'm going to start a New Testament in a year plan instead.
I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Next, I move into my workout. Last week, I started Rebecca Kennedy's 5-day split program. It's on the Peloton app and designed so you can train 5 days a week, focusing on different muscle groups each day. Here, I'm doing my warm-ups, but today is chest and triceps. My plan is to repeat this program for several weeks and just see how my strength improves over time.
I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
I took my shower. Now I'm going to start meal prepping my breakfast. I'll be eating this for the next 4 days. If you're new here, my name's Kayla. We are a family of 5. My son is 11 and my daughters are 7 and 3. This summer, my family and I decided to do a Biggest Loser challenge together. We were all wanting to lose a bit of weight and get in shape, and doing it as a group definitely makes it more motivating. My mom, my sisters, my brother-in-laws, and my husband are all doing it together. A few years ago, when I was trying to lose the baby weight from my youngest, I came across a Facebook group called Milky Fitness. It's run by a couple who put together personalized meal plans with your calories and macros all calculated for you. You do have to pay for the plan, but I tried it back then and it was so helpful. If your goal is to lose weight, they set you up with a calorie deficit and have you measure out your food so you know exactly how many calories you're getting each day. So that's what I'm doing here. It just helped me figure that out for myself. So while I meal prep today, I'll be doing some of that. Here I'm measuring out 2 ounces of turkey in each container. This is definitely not something I do all the time, but if I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, I find it to be really helpful.
In times that are changing and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to you.
As I'm cooking, my girls are playing in here and they've already created quite a bit of a mess, which I'm totally fine with. I'm getting things done. They are also playing and having a good time, and we'll pick that up later. I cooked up 1 egg with egg whites, then I mixed it with the ground turkey, and that's my breakfast. My kids are ready to eat their breakfast. They love helping me. My daughter is doing the waffles, and my other daughter is cutting up some peaches. These kid knives are just the best. It's not sharp, so it won't cut them at all, but it is strong enough to cut through fruit. So they use them all the time. I can link it down in my description box. My son is playing Fortnite, so that's where he's at. He does like to cook sometimes. His favorite is to cook cheese omelets.
'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful.
After breakfast, I decided to move on to the bedrooms and make the beds. I did not feel like doing the breakfast dishes yet, so I decided to just come up here and get this done. I can't believe it's July already. Our summer is just flying by, and my kids start school so early this year. It's like the first week in August. So I'm hoping we can get more fun summer things in before that time.
Every day, sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So
This bed frame is just so cute, but it is incredibly hard to make her bed with it. So a little more about me. I worked as an X-ray tech for 10 years. Then right around COVID, when that happened in March 2020, I quit my job because I had started up a YouTube channel. I can't remember, maybe a couple years before that, and it was doing really well, and I was able to do that full time. My other YouTube channel is Cricut and crafting. But I've always wanted to do a cleaning and lifestyle type YouTube, so that's why I started this one up. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know what you want to see more on this channel. My kids go to their grandma's house a couple times a week, so I can solely work on my Cricut channel, but I like to do this channel kind of in between all of that.
when I've lost my way, I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I lean on you and I lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
The kids' beds don't always get made. Sometimes I make them do it, sometimes I do it, or sometimes we don't do it at all. It just depends on the day. It does make the room look instantly cleaner when the bed's made though. My son's room needs a little bit of work. His nightstand is always a disaster. So I'm going to take his dishes, but then I'll have him pick up the rest of that.
I left my heart open so you hear my
Going to get some laundry going, then finally pick up the kitchen after breakfast.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want.
Our dishwasher broke a few days ago, so that's why we have those paper plates, bowls, and utensils. But we do have a dishwasher down in the basement, which is super nice, so I'm loading a lot of the breakfast dishes down there. I thought about getting those plastic baskets with food liners instead, because then you just have to throw away the paper. I think it'd be better than the paper plates, and my kids would probably think it would be fun to eat out of that anyways. Now that the upstairs is clean, the kitchen's clean, now we're going to try and tackle some of these toys. It was a rainy day today, so it was the perfect day to get back on track and have the house basically reset for the rest of the week, and we can go out and do some more fun summer things. I had my 3-year-old do the puzzles. Not only is she cleaning, but also we're working on letters and numbers at the same time. That's a T, and the letter T goes right there. T says, good job. Do you know what E says? Eh. Very close. It's getting close to lunchtime, so we needed a treat. I got the kids McDonald's and I got myself a Diet Coke. Definitely look forward to my Diet Coke every day. I also didn't want to make the kids lunch because I'm going to be making another mess in the kitchen for my meal prep lunches. I follow someone on TikTok. Her name is Michaela, and she makes a lot of meal prep lunches that look so good, so I'm going to try one of those today. I will say this meal was a lot of work. I am kind of slow at peeling and cutting things up, but still, it almost was a little too much, but it was delicious, so I'll show you what I did. First, I'm cutting up the potatoes and I'm going to season them with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. I love that mixture. It just tastes so good. Place that in the oven to cook. That takes the longest, I think like 30 minutes. She cooked up a caramelized onion and put it in the meal, but I'm just going to cut up a red onion and just place some pieces of raw red onion in it. I love onions. They just give so much flavor and make meals so tasty. Going to cook up some chicken tenderloins. I always go with boneless, skinless chicken breasts, so this is new for me. I saw a really good hack on TikTok on how to remove the tendon. I didn't want that in there. What you do is grab the tendon with your paper towel and you put the middle of the fork in between it and pull down. Hopefully this doesn't gross you out. If it does, just skip it. But it takes out that tendon really easily. I just hate cooking chicken. I wash my hands like 5 times in between here as I'm doing the seasoning and things like that. This just cooks at 400 degrees for 5 minutes. When it's done, I flip it around and do it for another 5 minutes. I could have put the chicken on a sheet pan and put it in the oven with the potatoes, but my chicken usually comes out dry when I put it in the oven for some reason. I'm wiping my surface down with a Clorox wipe. Now I'm just going to separate everything out into containers so I will have lunch for today and the next 3 days, which is really nice. But I also still had to make bacon. It was just a little too much. If I do this again, I'd probably do like bacon bites or something.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul
This was right around 300 calories, and I felt like the portion size looked pretty small, but I actually stayed full for a long time with it, and it was delicious. It actually had kind of a smoky taste, probably from the paprika.
Every season lives outside of status quo. If you stop believing.
Now I'm back to more dishes. I felt like everything I was doing today was just cooking and dishes nonstop, but my breakfast and lunch will basically be done for the next 3 days. So I had to keep telling myself that.
Meant to be expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now.
To disinfect the wood cutting board, I use a mixture of vinegar and water, and Google says that's supposed to disinfect it. This night we were going to my in-laws' house to celebrate my husband's grandma's birthday, so we didn't have to cook dinner at all, which was so nice. I decided right now after lunch to just get the kitchen fully cleaned up. I do have one more thing I wanted to make. It's a little dessert, but then that's it.
We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it. That we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet. We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
These shoes in the hallway just drive me crazy. I'm going to put them back in the shoe bench, then get my daughter down for a nap. While she was taking a nap, I took a much needed break. When she woke up from her nap, I turned on a show for her in our bedroom and got to work on folding all of this laundry. While I was doing that, my son had a full load that was clean that he was putting away in his bedroom and tidying up his bedroom since that still needed to be done.
So caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me.
Now I'm ready to make my snack for later tonight. This is a mixture of Cool-Whip, Nutella. You mix that all up and then put it on the graham crackers. I found this also from the Milky Fitness page. She has her own recipe book. I'll link all her things down below if you're interested in it. I measured my portion out, then I made more for my kids and my husband. I placed all of these in the freezer. They were so delicious. I thought they were going to taste like a s'more, but they actually reminded me of an ice cream sandwich.
I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.
I had a few packages that needed opened.
Oh.
I bought one of those dryer vent cleaner attachments. You attach it to your vacuum and you're able to get more of that out. So I'm excited to try that. I also bought these freezer and food label tags for some of my meal prep and frozen meat. Before heading to my family's house for the night, I decided to get the rest of the toys picked up and finish up with vacuuming and things like that. My husband was off work at this point, so he took the kids out back to play while I did that.
I'll be alright if it gets too dark. I'll be alright. Be alright. I'll be alright if it gets too dark. Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be alright.
This took up so much more of the day than I thought it would, but when we come home tonight, the kitchen will be clean. I'll have my breakfast and lunch prepped all the way through Thursday. The bedrooms will be tidied, the laundry's all done and put away, and everything's tidied up in the living room and dining room. It'll be easier to keep on track of it the rest of the week and do some fun things with my kids. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would also love if you subscribed if you are new to my channel.